girl realized she'd been kidnapped. She stuck her hand out the window and waved frantically, hoping to catch someone's attention. Soon, a driver behind her spotted the hand in the car ahead and immediately called the police, giving them the license plate number. But when officers entered the number into their system, they discovered the driver was an elderly woman. This piqued the woman's curiosity, so she stepped on the gas and followed. What she saw, however, was a middle-aged man with short hair. He, too, noticed someone watching him. He accelerated sharply, leaving the other car behind, then exited the highway onto a small road. When the girl looked out the window again, no one was in sight. Just as despair set in, she spotted 2 buckets of paint in the trunk. She poured the paint out as the car sped along. The paint left a long white trail on the road. When the car reached an intersection, that patch of white was especially glaring. Meanwhile, the robber was listening to music, convinced everything was under control. It wasn't until a kind passerby pointed out a problem with his car that he slowly rolled down the window.
Hey, how you doing, man? You got, like paint coming out of your trunk?
The robber instantly realized the girl behind him was behind it. He first pretended to be calm and thanked the passerby. Then, the instant the red light turned green, he slammed the gas pedal and sped away. He drove to a deserted spot, intending to teach the girl a lesson. But the girl, sensing the car had stopped, grabbed a screwdriver. The robber first threatened her to stay quiet, then pulled a bottle of knockout dope from the passenger seat, preparing to knock her out again. But just as he was about to act, a voice came from behind him.
You okay there, buddy?
It was the passerby from earlier, worried something had gone wrong, who had followed him all the way. Seeing this, the robber quickly grabbed the screwdriver, pretending to tidy up, and assured the passerby he had everything under control, because if the passerby took just a few more steps forward, his scheme would be exposed. Seeing no immediate danger, the passerby returned to his car. Still uneasy, he glanced back one last time. Before leaving, he pulled out his phone, intending to call for help. But at that moment, the robber snatched the phone and slammed it to the ground, then smashed it to pieces with a shovel. Only then did the passerby realize his good intentions had backfired. But by the time he tried to flee, it was too late. The robber swung the shovel directly at him. The defenseless passerby was pinned against the car. Both men fell to the ground. The robber seized the moment to strike with the shovel, knocking the passerby unconscious on the spot. Having dealt with the immediate threat, the robber switched to the passerby's car and drove off, tossing both victims into the trunk. When police arrived at the scene following leads, they found only an abandoned red car. The robber was clever. He had wiped all fingerprints clean from the car. Just as everyone was lamenting this, an officer discovered shards of broken glass on the ground. These were the hallucinogenic pills the robber had concealed on his person, crushed into fragments during the struggle. Soon, police successfully extracted a fingerprint from the shards. Meanwhile, the robber had brought the 2 victims to a gas station. As he stopped to refuel, the girl suddenly devised an escape plan. She pushed aside the center divider and crawled into the car through the trunk, but her voluptuous figure left her wedged in the seat. Spotting attendants outside, she began screaming for help. The man immediately drew a knife. While demanding the robber release the hostages, he slowly approached the car to open the door. But just then, the robber yanked out the fuel nozzle, spraying gasoline over the man. He then tossed a lit lighter onto him. Instantly, flames engulfed the man. Seeing this, the robber rushed back to the trunk. He dragged the girl back as she tried to escape. After knocking her down with a punch, he brought her to his secret hideout. But just as the robber picked her up to carry out his plan, he discovered a phone hidden on her body. It was still connected to someone. The robber held the phone to his ear and tried to ask the person on the other end who they were.
This is 911 Emergency Services.
The girl realized